Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here. It is about 8:30 a.m. here on the Las Vegas Strip on this Monday, July the 11th. 95 degrees already, with a projected high today of 111. Hope everybody had a great weekend as we kind of take a look around here at the Strip today. You can see not a whole lot out and about today. The car traffic is pretty mild. I'm standing on the pedestrian overpass here on the Las Vegas Strip near Tropicana. See right there, even the car traffic on Tropicana is not very busy today. But we're gonna make our way over here and go down and walk on the Strip a little bit. Let's see maybe if there's something going on down there as we'll head northbound. Take a look down there of where we're going. See a few people out milling around down there, so maybe something exciting will happen. Leo the lion guarding the Ford here. Helicopter passing above us here. Take a look over there at the Tropicana. Still nothing new to report on the Tropicana. Yeah, if they're going to remodel it, if they'll tear it down, if they'll expand it. Take a look at the MGM Grand entrance there. There's kind of a little feeling of uneasiness when it comes to the casinos and casino management. You know, with not knowing how the economy is going to turn out. If this inflation will turn into a full-blown recession, which will hurt Vegas. Or not, you know. I know there's still a lot of construction going on, and a lot of these companies here are still spending money like drunken sailors in port, but like MGM Grand and Caesars, you know, it's like they're kind of you know, my understanding of things I've read and everything, they're kind of taking some wait and see posturing here. You know, they've seen a downturn in some visitors, a downturn in spending, although gaming wins are 15 straight months of setting new records at over $1 billion. That's crazy, huh? 15 consecutive months in Nevada. But the last few weeks, they've had this feeling of a little uneasiness. You know, it's like even when the hotels are pretty full, you know, like over 4th of July weekend, there was a pretty good occupancy here in town. But it didn't seem like, and this is just me observing, it didn't seem like there were a lot of people spending money here. I think it's like a lot of people wanted to go on vacation, you know, which is truly understandable. It's like, you know, I'm a full believer in people spending vacation time with their family and friends. But I think they did the vacation. They spent time by the pool. Maybe had one or two decent meals. And the casinos just didn't seem to have that feel of like it normally does over a 3-day weekend. Yeah, there were people playing, obviously, but it wasn't the same as like say a year ago. Now I'm wondering if what all that means as far as like pricing and stuff. You know, it's like Vegas is not a cheap destination resort anymore. You know, you're gonna come here and you're you know, with hotel rooms and food and doing a couple maybe attractions or whatever, you're gonna drop a few dollars just doing that. That doesn't include the gambling. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what the next few months bring. Now, like I've said in other videos, it's like normally at this time of the summer, you know, like today's supposed to be 111 degrees. But this time of the summertime is usually a slow period for Las Vegas anyway. But I think people got spoiled from last year. And what happened last year was, you know, people were hungry to get out of the house after being shut down for a while, and everything was on restriction and everything. And Vegas last summer boomed. But that wasn't the typical Las Vegas business-wise, you know, in the summertime. Usually in the summertime with these temperatures and stuff, Vegas has always been pretty slow. You know, and I don't know if the gaming corporations, you know, I'm sure they did. They're pretty smart people. You know, took everything into account to you know, what business was going to be like. But yeah, it's like this past weekend was very slow, you know, which kind of, you know, goes along with my point of summertime here in Vegas. You know, it's going to be 111 today is what they're projecting. And for the next 10 days, it's going to be around that 110 degree mark. Now, yeah, a lot of people, it doesn't bother them, you know. It's like you go to a hotel, you check in, and it's not like you go many places after that. It used to be in Vegas, it's like that was the time to come. If you were a budget-minded customer and you loved the summertime in Vegas, 2-for-1 shows or discounted shows, all kinds of meals. It's like you know, when you check into a hotel, you know, they may give you food credit. Kind of made you feel important, you know, like you feel like you wanted to be there. There's not many people doing that this year. So I think you know, for me and myself, it's like, you know, I just continue to roam around and show you the sights. And we'll just kind of keep an eye on the economy, nationwide and worldwide. You know, finally, it's like things have pretty much opened back up. The international traffic to Vegas is starting to starting to pick up a little bit. But you know, I know you've probably seen what happened in Macau. Macau's the largest gaming destination area in the world. Vegas is number 2 now. And Macau's number 1, and they shut Macau down. COVID-19 is respiking there. And so they shut it back down for a week. And talking with you know, my daughter and other people, it's like in a medical profession here in Vegas, it's spiking here too. I don't think we'll ever see like what we did a year and a half ago where they shut everything down, but is it enough to scare people from not coming? You know, we'll just have to see. Yeah, I was reading an article just this past weekend on this travel lodge that was here. You know, that travel lodge was here for 59 years. I didn't realize it had been that long. Yeah, 59 years that travel lodge was here. And they were talking to the owner of it, and you know, he, good attitude. He said we had a great run. I don't know if he was the owner or the manager. I mean, obviously they didn't own the land. It's like they were leasing the land. And this is part of all this part right in here is part of that land with that travel lodge of Tilman Fertitta bought. But yeah, he just said, hey, we had a great run, 59 years. And he said it was just, you know, with what was going to be going on, it was just time. They made the decision. You know, so whatever Tilman Fertitta decides to do with this property here, which I'm sure is going to be a hotel casino. But you know, he's a very wise and shrewd businessman himself. So I'm sure he's going to be watching the economic factors also to let him know it's like when's the right time to start tearing these down and start building, you know, his property. Okay, so we're coming up here on Harmon and Las Vegas Boulevard now. Take a look at Harmon eastbound there. If you have an interest, if you don't know what Harmon is, it's like I have videos posted of where I've walked Harmon. I did one recently where I walked out to the new Formula One F1 spot where they're going to have the pits and everything. And I did one before that where I actually walked all the way down to Paradise Road. I showed you some of the restaurants and some of those shopping centers. It's like that are all along through there. And along this way, it's like a lot of the hotels, a lot of non-gaming hotels through here. That's going to do it for today's video, at least for this video. I'll be out and about. It's like doing some things. It's like I'm gonna go over to the Cosmopolitan. I have some free play, and I'll do a video or two maybe over there. And hope everybody has a great day and a great start to the week. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.